Hey guys, it's Mr. Gary coming to you live with Story Time with Mr. Gary. As you know, we've been doing this for a really long time. Since last year, I've been reading stories, and we're over 100 stories into it already. You can watch them anytime on POAC Autism Services YouTube channel or Facebook page. And the book today was requested by a young friend of mine, Mr. Jaden, who loves stories about farts and butts. So, Jaden, this one is for you. It is called My Butt is So Noisy, a Loud Butt. Jaden, this is your butt. And it's written by Dawn McMillan. That's the same person who wrote I Broke My Butt because I had a crack into it. I know. So, hey, Rose. Hey, everybody. Jaden's on here. Faith, Adrian. Mr. Gary doesn't particularly like reading these stories about butts and farts, but I do it because it makes you all happy. And at the end, I have a list I made up of funny names for farts. So this book is described. A noisy butt is causing trouble. Hooting and tooting, humming and strumming, clicking and ticking. Can the noises be put to good use? Everybody farts. I know. Everybody. Oh, hey, Connor. How are you? And Dawn Marie. So my butt is so noisy. My butt brings me shame. It makes weird noises, and I get the blame. Because when he lets one loose, ooh, that was gross. Everybody knows it's him. Lily. Hey, Lily. Lila. Oh, Pono, bottom burps, yes. And Declan. And look, he's tooting all the time. Hooting and tooting, clicking and ticking, clanging and banging, humming and strumming. I skip and I strut as extraordinary sounds escape my butt. You guys love this story. Everyone's loving it. So he's with his family, and he's even sitting on the couch because nobody wants to sit next to him because he's farting all the time. My butt behaves in a most mischievous way, such bad manners when my folks come to stay. They hear a phone ringing, sweet sounds of singing, then whistling and chirping and burping and slurping, all from his butt. Oh, all of those sounds. And there's more. Popping and squeaking when Auntie is speaking. Then a crash and a boom. And Uncle leaves the room. He's like, I'm not going to stick around that smelly mess. And Uncle leaves. And everyone's like, oh, look at that. That's like a butt explosion right there. Oh, no. And a lot of young people love to toot or fart. And he has 4 cousins. My cousins, though, 4 of them boys, all want a butt that makes lots of noise. You can see him sitting there trying to squeeze out a fart, right? That's what they're trying to do. And while they try hard, it seems very strange that each of their butts have a very limited range. Not a horn-blowing boat, not a musical note, no snorting, no snoring. My cousins are boring. But my butt makes sounds beyond belief. Yay! Who is here? Jess is here. And Brittany. My cousins are failures because their butts don't squeak. To my auntie's relief. Poor mom and dad, what can they say about having a son who behaves this way? They breathe and they sigh, and they hold their heads high. And amid all the stares, the fuss and the tiz, they say, he's our boy and he's fine as he is. You know, that, I actually like that. So let's say this boy, just something a little different with him, and he farts all the time. And everybody farts. Mr. Gary, I farted this morning, just so you know. A little. We all do. And I know we don't like to talk about it. And I remember in school, if somebody farted in gym class doing sit-ups, everybody would laugh, but everybody does it. And this boy does it all the time. And I love his mom and dad, right? I love his mom and dad. What does he say? What does the mom and dad say? They breathe and they sigh, but they hold their heads high because they're proud of his son. And amid all the stares, the fuss, and the Liz, they say, he's our boy and he's fine as he is. I love that message because guess what? We're all fine just the way we are. And everyone's a little different. And his cousins actually feel bad that their farts aren't so loud. But I need a new butt, a butt that is quiet, a butt that is good and won't cause a riot, a butt that doesn't honk in the park, a butt that won't scare the dogs with a bark. Look at that. That's his butt making those huge sounds. The book is called My Butt is So Noisy, Adrian. And even the dogs are afraid. He's like, I don't want a butt with no sirens, a butt with no squeals, a butt with no sound, of fast screeching wheels, slapping and clapping, no rapping or zapping, no blipping, no banging, no clinking, no clanking. But wait, Daniel Osborne. Daniel, you're awesome. And hopefully I'm going to see you at the movies. And what are my favorite vacations in America? Daniel Osborne wants to know. Miami Beach, favorite place to go to. Someone is coming. Someone is running. And then I hear so loud and so clear. We found him. He's perfect. Just what we need. We will sign him at once. It's all agreed when all is agreed. So these movie producers came out and they hired him because his butt makes such loud noises. He's like the new special effects guy. My butt's in the movies. I am so proud. My butt makes the noises gentle and loud. Just the right noises to go with the story. Like big booming explosions to go with the glory. Look at that. Oh. Hey, Julia. All my hooting and hollering has quite a following. I do splashes, splishes and splashes, collisions and crashes, each cough and each sneeze. Look, it's all coming out of his butt. All the wind in the trees, the sound of tornadoes, the swarming of bees. I tell you, that is one talented butt. You know what my Irish grandmother used to call my butt? She always used to say B-O-T Tom because it spells bottom. She was I won't do the Irish accent, but she had the Irish accent. Gary, put your B-O-T Tom down on the chair. All the waves rolling in, all the thunder and din. Yes, my butt is the greatest. And here is the latest. Look at that. Wow, all of those sounds came from his butt. And Daniel, yes. We have Mr. Scott and Mrs. Wolf. I can't wait to talk to you at the movies, Daniel. My butt is now famous. I'm known worldwide. I have the loudest, the proudest, the most uproarious, victorious VIB. Does anybody know what VIB stands for? Anybody? Very important. Jaden knows, butt. Very important butt. Sound system backside. So look at him. For something at first they thought my butt was so noisy, he was embarrassed. He ended up doing really well. Really, really well. And everybody farts, even people in Canada, and they're so polite, but they do it too. Everybody. So I looked up 10 funny ways to say farts. and one gross way to say farts. Oh, yes, Pono. Arse or bum is another way to say bottom. That's true. um, so here are Mr. Gary's 10 funny ways to say another way to say fart. Trouser trumpet. A one cheek squeak. Butt crackers. Back end blowout. That's a fun one. Oh, this is a cute one. A hiney hiccup. Did you fart? No, I had a hiney hiccup. Thunder from down under. A rump roar. Oh, a bottom burp. Oh, excuse me. I had a bottom burp. Oh, this is one of Mr. Gary's favorites. So next time someone farts, you can go, excuse me, did you have a butt sneeze? Butt sneeze. I love that. Jaden, is that a good one? A tushy tickler. And the one gross one that I found online was gravy pants. I know, that's just gross. Oh, and toot it. Yes, absolutely. Declan says I toot it. Growing up, for my kids when they were young, we used to call them fluffies. Oh, you had a fluffy. I'm not sure who came up with that, but we used to call them fluffies. What are some of the other things? Oh, William Julie's favorite song is Fart Out Loud Day. Oh, I have to download that on Spotify. I got to listen to that. Oh, tree frogs. That's a very good one. That's a nice one, Pono, to say. Oh, Tootsies. That's funny. That's really, really fun. I like Tootsies. Tootsies, Fluffies, they're all really nice things, but nothing to get embarrassed about, right? All fun things. So next week's book is In My Heart. It's a really nice, sweet book, and it has a special design to it with holes in the shape of hearts in the pages, and it looks really nice in 3D. You're going to like that one, I think. We're doing better with the walkathon, powackwalk.org, but we need more people. So, mom and dads, if you're watching this, please sign up. I know many of you have walk team, walk captain teams are ready, and we just need a lot more people. We're shooting for about 200 people to be walk team captains this year. And I know it's a rough year, but we should be able to get 200. So do it. Who else? Oh, Tootsies. That's a good one. Oh, Jaden calls them rips. Like he ripped one. Jaden likes to let one rip. I know. I think I'm not missing anybody. Hopefully I said hello to everybody. William and Juliet's and Declan and, oh, Jelly. Okay. So I think that's everybody. Hopefully you liked it. Jaden, all your POAC cousins, I hope you love the book. My butt is so noisy. And we do have another really gross one coming up in 3 weeks. It's called P is for Poop. I'm just saying. Oh, JJ says hi. Hey, JJ. I miss JJ. So go on the POAC website. We have lots of fun things coming. And at the end of May, I'm booking The Wizard of Oz in the movie theaters. So if you're like Mr. Gary and you love The Wizard of Oz, you'll be able to see The Wizard of Oz in the movie theater on the big screen. I don't think that many of us ever saw The Wizard of Oz on a big movie screen. So I hope you come out to that. That should be posted probably next Monday on there. So Daniel has a bunch of questions for me, but we could talk at the movies, Daniel. And I will answer all your questions before or after the movie. Thank you guys so much. Love you. God bless you all. And remember, your grown-ups with you love you very much. Until next week, it's Mr. Gary saying goodbye. Bye, guys.